Before we start, if you love emotional storytelling, real-life drama, and deep family stories that keep you hooked till the very last second, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because the story you're about to hear, it changed my life forever. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why. My name is Emily. I'm 19 years old. And until recently, I thought my life was perfectly designed, almost like one of the interiors I sketch in my notebooks every day. Balanced, structured, beautiful. But sometimes, even the most carefully designed spaces hide cracks in the foundation. And sometimes, home doesn't feel like home at all. I'm currently a student at the Boston Institute of Art and Design, majoring in interior architecture. Getting accepted there felt like winning the lottery. It's competitive, intense, and filled with people who seem born creative. Yet somehow, I fit in. I've always had an eye for details others miss. The way sunlight hits a wooden floor at sunset. The way a room feels warmer just because of softer lighting. The quiet language of spaces. That's what I understand best. Rooms make sense to me. People? Not so much. Most people say I stand out. Not just because of my grades or my projects, but because of, well, me. My hair is naturally blonde, the soft golden kind that catches light like honey. No matter how messy I tie it up for class, someone always comments on it. I'm 5'7", athletic from years of yoga and morning workouts. And I try to carry myself with confidence. Not for attention. Just because feeling strong helps me survive long days. At school, we all wear the institute uniform. A crisp white blouse, a navy skirt, a fitted blazer with the embroidered crest. Professional, simple, elegant, very future designer. But the moment I get home, shoes come off. Always. I hate socks. I love the cool floor beneath my feet. It makes me feel grounded, real present. Like I'm not just rushing through life. Most mornings start the same. My alarm buzzes at 6 a.m. Soft gray light filters through my dorm curtains. And before checking my phone or thinking about deadlines, I stretch. 10 minutes of yoga. Breathing. Slow movements. Resetting my mind. Because design school? It's chaos. Critique. Deadlines. Sketches that never look perfect. Professors who can tear apart your work in 30 seconds flat. You either learn resilience, or you break. But school isn't the hardest part of my life. Home is. It's been complicated ever since my mom remarried. David, my stepdad. He's not a bad man. That would actually make things easier. If he were mean or cruel, I could simply hate him. But he's kind, quiet, careful. Too careful sometimes. Like he's always afraid of stepping into the wrong place. Like he doesn't fully belong. Which makes everything feel awkward. Like we're all actors pretending to be a family. Before David, it was just mom and me. Simple. Messy. But ours. Then suddenly, there was this other person sitting at our dinner table. Laughing politely. Paying bills. Fixing things around the house. Trying. Always trying. And somehow, that made everything heavier. Because trying means you care. And caring means expectations. And expectations? They break people. That afternoon, after one of the longest studio sessions of my life, I came home exhausted. My backpack felt like it weighed 100 pounds. My head throbbed from staring at floor plans all day. All I wanted was quiet. Maybe tea. Maybe a shower. Maybe just 5 minutes where nobody needed anything from me. But the second I stepped inside, I knew something was wrong. Voices. Loud ones. From the kitchen. Sharp. Angry. My mom. David. Arguing. Again. You never listen to me. My mom snapped. I'm doing everything I can. David shot back. It's not enough. It's all I have. Their words clashed like broken glass. Every sentence louder than the last. Every word heavier. I froze near the door. Because fights like this? They never ended well. Mom, I called softly. Silence. Then she turned. Eyes red and frustrated. It's nothing, Emily. Go to your room. Nothing. Adults always say nothing when everything is falling apart. Emily, please. Her voice cracked. David looked away. And suddenly I felt like a stranger in my own house. Like I had accidentally walked into something private. Something fragile. Then it happened. She grabbed her coat. Her keys. I'm done. I can't do this tonight. The door slammed so hard the walls shook. And just like that, she was gone. The house became painfully quiet. No TV. No music. Just me. And David. Standing awkwardly in the kitchen. Like two people who didn't know what to say after a storm. I'm going to the gym. I muttered. He nodded. Okay. Be safe. That was it. No lecture. No questions. Just space. Which somehow felt worse. I thought running would clear my head. Running always helped. When emotions got messy, movement fixed them. Or at least distracted me. But that night, even my body turned against me. The gym was nearly empty when I arrived. Which I liked. Late evenings meant fewer people, fewer eyes, fewer chances to pretend I was okay. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. Machines hummed softly. The air smelled faintly of rubber mats and disinfectant. Comforting in a strange way. Predictable. Controlled. Unlike my house. Unlike my family. Unlike everything lately. I tossed my bag into a locker and tied my hair into a high ponytail. My reflection stared back at me in the mirror. Same face. Same girl. But my eyes looked tired. Heavier than 19 should look. I forced a smile at myself. Just run, I whispered. Run it out. The treadmill screen blinked alive. 3.0 miles per hour. Warm-up walk. My feet moved automatically. Step. 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 Each step matching the rhythm of my thoughts. Mom yelling. David defending himself. Doors slamming. That look on his face when she left. Like he was used to people walking away. I increased the speed. 5.5. Then 6.2. Then 7. My breathing deepened. Heart racing. Muscles warming. The world shrinking down to just motion. This was what I loved about running. No overthinking. No emotions. Just forward. Always forward. But my mind didn't cooperate. It kept replaying everything. The tension. The silence. The loneliness of that house. For a second, I imagined what it would be like if Mom really left. If it was just me and David. The thought made my stomach twist. Not because he was scary, but because it would feel wrong. Too intimate. Too strange. Like two strangers pretending to be family. Focus. I muttered. I pushed the speed higher. 8.2. My legs pounded harder against the belt. Sweat gathered at my temples. My lungs burned. Good. Pain was easier than feelings. Then. One wrong step. Just one. My foot landed slightly sideways. The treadmill belt kept moving. But my ankle didn't. A sharp twist. A sickening pull. And then. Pain. White hot. Immediate. Explosive. I grabbed the side rails, nearly falling. The machine kept going. My heart raced faster than before, but now from panic. I slammed the stop button. The belt slowed, but my ankle throbbed like someone had set it on fire. I carefully stepped off. The moment my weight touched the floor, lightning shot up my leg. I gasped. Definitely not good. Definitely not normal. I limped toward a bench and sat down, pulling off my shoe. Already swelling. Skin tight. Angry red. Great, I whispered bitterly. Just great. As if life wasn't messy enough. Now this. The walk home felt twice as long as usual. Every step was a reminder. Throb. 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 My breath fogged in the cold night air. Streetlights blurred slightly from exhaustion. And all I could think was, please don't let tonight get worse. Please. Just let me get home quietly. When I opened the front door, silence greeted me again. Soft lamplight in the living room. The faint sound of pages turning. David. Reading. Like nothing had happened. Like the world wasn't falling apart. He looked up immediately. Concern flashing across his face. Emily? You're limping. Yeah. I think I messed up my ankle. He stood instantly. Didn't hesitate. Didn't sigh. Didn't complain. Just worry. Pure and simple. What happened? Treadmill. Twisted it. Sit down. Let me see. Something about the way he said it. Calm, gentle, careful. It made me listen without arguing. I dropped onto the couch. He knelt in front of me, and for a second, the closeness felt strange. Too close. Like we'd skipped steps in a relationship we never properly built. He carefully removed my shoe. His hands were warm, steady, not awkward like I expected, just attentive, like a nurse, or a parent, or something in between. That's pretty swollen, he said quietly. Does this hurt? He pressed lightly. I winced. Yeah, a lot. Okay, easy. His voice softened, and something inside me loosened. Just a little. He disappeared into the kitchen and returned with an ice pack wrapped in a towel. Then he sat on the floor again, in front of me, like it was the most natural thing in the world. Elevate it, he said. I hesitated, then slowly rested my leg across his knee. The contact made my heart skip. Not because it was inappropriate, but because it was unfamiliar. We'd never been this physically close before. Not really. He gently placed the ice on my ankle. The cold burned at first, then soothed. I sighed without meaning to. That better? He asked. Yeah, thanks. For a while we didn't talk. Just quiet. The ticking of the clock. The faint hum of the fridge. His hands occasionally adjusting the towel. Careful not to hurt me. It struck me then. How strange life was. A few hours ago, this house felt like a battlefield. Now it felt still, almost peaceful. So, how was school? He asked eventually. I shrugged. Stressful. Critiques all day. Your designs are always good though, right? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like everyone's better than me. He shook his head gently. I've seen your sketches on the kitchen table. They're incredible. I blinked. You look at them? Of course. I'm proud of you. Proud. Such a small word. But it hit harder than I expected. Because I couldn't remember the last time someone said that to me so simply. Without pressure. Without expectations. Just proud. My throat tightened. Thanks, I whispered. His hands moved slowly around my ankle, gently massaging to reduce stiffness. Professional. Careful. But the moment still felt different. Personal. Like some invisible wall between us had shifted. Just a little. Not broken. But softer. And that scared me. Because comfort can be dangerous. Comfort makes you forget boundaries. Forget reality. Forget that things are complicated. Yet, sitting there, with the ice cooling my skin, and someone quietly taking care of me, I couldn't deny it felt nice. Safe. For the first time that day, my mind stopped racing. Maybe families weren't always loud or perfect or smiling at dinner tables. Maybe sometimes they were just two people sitting on a couch, sharing silence. Trying. Trying was enough. At least for tonight. But deep down, I had a feeling. This injury? This quiet moment? This strange new closeness? It wasn't the end of something. It was the beginning. And beginnings are never simple.